The Rocky Mountain House Alberta Surgical Initiative project is part of an initiative that the government's doing across the province where they are trying to increase capacity in the operating rooms and allow some of the more rural centers to perform more operations in their cities. The entire scope was an expansion of the hospital which incorporated a operating room, MDR, patient recovery area, and it also had, because the services in the hospital didn't have enough capacity, it included a penthouse above the operating room.
One of the challenges we had on this project was there's a helicopter pad about 50 meters away from our work site. So anytime a helicopter came or stars had to come onto site, we got about a 30-minute warning, and if we had cranes up in the air or if we were pumping concrete, we had to boom down and basically just stop work for about 30 minutes so the helicopter could land, and then we could quickly work again, and then after about an hour when they left again we had to stop work. Because time was such an important part of the project, and we knew we were getting graded on the BPM system, we knew the timeline was going to be very tight, especially with joist deliveries after COVID. So Shunda actually took the initiative and paid extra to change the joist to structural steel beams. That involved redesign, additional costs on our behalf, saved our schedule by about 3 months, which time that we desperately needed on the back end. One of the interesting things in doing healthcare projects is you have a lot more systems that are going into the walls and are needed to make everything run the way it's supposed to run. So in addition to just having hot and cold water lines and electrical running through the walls in the ceiling space, you have cable trays and you have RO water systems, there's med gas pipe, there's high pressure steam that we had to run for all the medical reprocessing equipment. And that just is a bit of a challenging one to try to fit into the ceiling spaces that they give you. There's a lot of coordination with the trades that has to happen. I think a lot of times when we talk about this project, we talk about just what a great team we had. We also talk about, as we work across the province, just how fortunate we are with the quality subtrades we have in Central Alberta. We just want to thank everyone who was part of the project for working together so well. I just want to thank the entire team for making it such a successful project. I'd like to thank our Shunda team and the office staff and everyone that contributed to the project, making sure we always had enough support, labor, and everything we needed for the project to make things run smoothly.